The referee for the second match on tour is Terry Marshall of Canterbury. Perfect conditions here at the Showgrounds in Palmerston North for this match, with no wind at all, and it's a little overcast, and the referee spots the first infringement of the match. So Champion kicks the first points in the game, and Manuwatu lead France after 9 minutes by 3-0. 15 metres short of the line, taken off the back by Divergy. A good run by the big number 8 forward, 10 metres short of the line. Comes now Vassons to Lescure, and the big number 10 in his first match for France is through to score the try. Big solid metres out from the line, the scrum, and he's a big man, Terry Divergy, and he got through a couple of tackles, dragging several Manuwatu players with him, then set the ruck ball up very nicely indeed. It came to Sons, and there were gaps on the blind side, and they were well spotted by Lescure, and he got past Jason Hewitt, and Eddie went for the try. Have been unsuccessful. This is Philippe Barreau from about 40 metres. And he's got it on target too, so Barreau is successful finally, and France now lead by 7-3. Another kick from a handy position for Glyn Champion, and he stabbed it through. French have two players in the line-out. Carminati, who's done some great line-out work, and he's won another one. That's the 22-metre line. Setting it up nicely now for Sons. Back to Lescure with a drop kick, and yes, Jean-Marc Lescure already a try in the match, now a drop kick. And Manuwatu taking a quick one, and have scored a try. Well, the French were caught napping. Have scored quite a sensational try. You can see it was quickly taken here. Look at the Frenchmen, they're all standing up in centre field. And Danny Morrison has time to sprint round and virtually score untouched under the bar. Third penalty goal for Philippe Barreau, and France now out to a 4-point lead 4 minutes before half-time. Good leap by Schuler towards the back. McManaway, number 4, takes it round. 10-metre line of French territory. Back to Champion. Coming down near the 22. On task, couldn't take it cleanly. There it is now for Hewitt. Champion. For Schmidt. Now it's a straight-out sprint. And Joseph Schmidt the try. Really was a marvellous kick by Glyn Champion. Have a look at it as it comes out of this ruck, and he's got no one else there. See, no Manuwatu players to his left, and all he can really do is kick, but he kicked it so well, judged it so nicely, and Joseph Schmidt, the speedster on the left wing side, always had the better of Jean-Baptiste Lafond, and clearly won the race. Glyn Champion can land this. Manuwatu will hit the front of the match. He's happy with it. So's the crowd, and Manuwatu lead. Lack of discipline once again costing the Frenchman. Shabowski penalised for a headbutt. Manuwatu making a little bit of ground. That's their own 10-metre line there. Ball still held up off the ground. Finally it came towards Sons. Good support from Cessillon, who's played a big part since he arrived on the field. 5 metres out from the 22, running onto it is Lescure. Up again to Sons. Cross towards Denis Charvet. Not enough support there though. Look, the French taking a while to get there. Now Sons up to Carminati. This is better stuff from the French. To the hooker. Toro. Just a couple of metres short of the line. French will go over the line. Can they get it down? Referee having a close look, and it'll be a 5-metre scrum. No. He's awarded a try. Well, he took a while to look at it, and he gets some congratulations from the French players. Well, it was Alain Carminati who took it in, and here they are driving towards the line. and down they go. The referee had a look. He wanted to make sure, went in, had another look, and yes, he agrees. The French players are quite happy to accept. Sons with the throw. Taken by Manuwatu, close to the line, Cruden. John Cruden. Line out. The Frenchman got a fingertip to it. In fact, it was deflected on the Manuwatu side initially. Dragged through by number 8, Kerry Whale, and it looked for a moment as though he was going to go all the way himself, but it slewed out sideways, and John Cruden had to turn, pick it up, and then he had to drive through a couple of tackles, fell a bit short, but managed to scramble her across. And John Cruden gets Manuwatu's third try. Time is virtually up on the clock. This scrum is 10 metres short of the line. Nicely controlled in there. Sessillon holds. Now Sons, no. Now it is Lescure. Lescure under the bar. What a sensational try. Right in the last minute of the game. Well, the French took an age to release the ball from the scrum, and it went to Lescure. He dummied one way and just caught the opposition napping, went through a couple of tackles, and with great acceleration puts it down under the bar, and the French have been saved. Philippe Barreau adds the extra 2 points, and the French have scraped through. They've won the game. Heaven only knows how, but they have by 28 points to 23, and no wonder he's smiling.